Alrighty. Howdy, howdy. How is everyone doing? Even though there's no one here yet. Hello. Oh, okay. Alright. Last night at around about 2:30 in the morning, I realized that I did not update everyone on YouTube, specifically that I was not going to be live streaming on Sunday like I said. We had some plans with family on Thursday that had to get rescheduled to Sunday. So last night I woke up to feed the baby while I was just kind of up, and I was just feeding her, blah, blah, and then I was just like, I forgot to post on YouTube. So, and this is going to be a glass on glass mosaic for a friend of mine. It was, like I said, meant to get started in November. I didn't do it, and then the baby came until recently. So we're gonna go ahead and work on this. It says transmission is unstable, so hopefully it's not too bad. If anyone's in the chat can tell me if it's horrendously buffery, then let me know. There's not much I can do about it, but at least I can just deal with it, mentally deal with it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello! Hi Renee, hi Annie, how are you? Welcome. I was saying earlier, right when I first started, I'm sorry that I streamed on Wednesday and I was like, I'm gonna stream Sunday, and then we had some family plans come up. They got rescheduled from Thursday to Sunday, so I'm sorry that I didn't update everyone. I update people on Discord, alright? Discord is my jam. So if you're not on Discord, sorry, but that's where I usually like update people about stuff. So, like I said, I'm gonna do this today. Well, not all of it, but we're gonna start it. I've been pretty good. Just now starting to kind of catch up on sleep and like be a normal person again, ish. Baby is great. Brian is great. Everyone's great. She's taking a nap right now. I was kind of excited to bring her in here like for the stream just for a minute, but she's taking a nap. Can I delete comments? Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm on my phone because internet is terrible and phone streams are just all I can do. So I'm kind of starting out the stream with like just me. And then once we start working, which will be in like just a minute, I'm going to kind of point it more down. And so it'll just be on my little hands. But I have to have it in such a way that I can still see the chat. So we're going to do our best. We're going to do our absolute sun bear best. I think like this is probably the easiest way because I can still. So first thing we're going to do, because I just want to go ahead and get started on this dang thing. Oh, and I'm so rude. How have you been, Annie? My goodness. I am the most rude. So we're gonna tape this up because it's just slightly bigger than printer paper. I'm gonna tape it up. We're gonna put painter's tape on the back, and then I already printed it out on cardstock, so then we'll just have to tape it all up on cardstock and cut the pieces out. Oh, let's see. I have a fan pointed at my phone, so hopefully it doesn't spontaneously combust from streaming and charging at the same time. We'll see. We'll see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I am providing the music soundtrack because obviously phone streaming, and I haven't figured out how to have like a background track. And the little play piano that my daughter has, the songs have been stuck in my head for like 2 weeks now, so I'm just humming them. Hi Tina, welcome. How are you? So glad you could be here and hang out with me while we work on this little octopus. It's definitely strange to be, I don't know, I like didn't work for so long, and then it's like, oh, we're back. Everything's normal again. Everything's normal again. I'm gonna try, normally I use packing tape, but I'm gonna try painter's tape on the back because it's like a little bit less scary and permanent than packing tape. So we're gonna try painter's tape. How am I gonna do this? Positively Crafty! Hello, welcome! I'm gonna attempt to do maybe like, we'll see how long the stream is gonna be. It all depends on the baby, because she's been a little needy today. Not like that's a bad thing. How am I gonna do this? I need my light table, but I don't have it right now. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna tape it on the front. We're gonna use our thinking brain. We're gonna rub our two mom brain cells together. And we're gonna do this. Hi, Gigi, baby shark. I think figured it out. We'll do this, put it on the front, and then put it on the back, and then take the one on the front. Performing very simple tasks is now extremely difficult. You know, also, I haven't even, like, before I even had a child, I would get baby sharks stuck in my head, so I can't wait. It's kind of funny though, like I'm in like these mom Facebook groups, and it took the yes, actually I am making this as a gift for a friend. It was intended as a Christmas gift, but then I had a baby and all like productivity and all that just went completely out the window. As it should, you know, because you're taking care of a little baby. A little baby. We'll just do this right here. This doesn't really matter too much. Plus, it's just simple. We just do that. This is just the template for when we grind the glass, so it's not like a huge deal for it to be meshed up. But for this piece, I know to try to avoid the black line now. So this is going to be, I don't know if I already said it. Yeah, seriously. All deadlines fly out the window. Leaving the house at a certain time, no, wrong, doesn't work. I mean, I've been trying my best to keep up with like orders and stuff. Like I had my first order and I got it out almost on time. Luckily, a lot of people that have been messaging me and ordering stuff and all that, they know, and they're really, you know, forgiving. That's like one of the things that I feel the most lucky or the most blessed about, I suppose, is I've never really had an order or like a custom like client get mad at me for life happening and like being like really impatient or anything. So that's great. I'm so glad that I've never had that happen. Of course, now that I say it, it'll probably happen. But I don't know. I just have some really cool people that order from me. I have the coolest clients. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much for free. Oh, my little mic is like in my hair, so I hope it sounds all right. Hope it sounds decent. I kind of just want to keep a tiny little piece like this on the sides. Oops. Sides here. Oh yeah, what I was saying. The mom groups that I'm in, everyone has the same playmat that has these songs that are just like stuck in my head. They're stuck in everyone's head. Thousands and thousands of mothers across the country have the same song stuck in their head right now. And when I first heard them, I was like, man, this song is stupid. And now I'm making up my own lyrics. I'm humming them to myself. It's wild. Absolutely crazy wild. All right. Whoops. Hit the mic. Sorry if it was. Here is, oh, let me fix this. Do 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 do. I don't know if I specified, but this is going to be a glass on glass mosaic. So this is not going to be traditional stained glass. So what we're going to do, what we are doing is this, the oval piece is going to be one solid piece of clear glass. I'm going to use my tiny little grinder bit or possibly my Dremel to drill holes for the hanging part, the part to like hang, you know, put the stuff in to hang it from. I think this should be okay. It has kind of a tiny space between the edge and the hole. I think it should be okay. If not, I'll move it in closer to the little tentacle. Will be solid clear piece of glass, and I think I'm going to use, I have this like kind of wavy watery looking glass, and then what I think I'm going to do is do an orange for the body, and then for the background it's going to be like mosaic style blues and like maybe light blues and dark blues and just all sorts of blues that kind of follow the curvature of the tentacles, so it kind of feels like the water is moving around it. That's my vision. It's my plan. So, I keep hitting it. I'm sorry. I'm going to number these, but really we only have to cut out the pieces for one side because this is basically symmetrical except for these two pieces down here. Something fun about this too is the fact that I won't have to cut out these background pieces. So if this was normal stained glass, like this, if we look at like this as a background piece, like if I was cutting this out and just wanted it to be solid blue, I'd have to make a cut here and here and here and here and here. And so it's kind of fun to just have a little bit more freedom with these crazy swirly pieces. So normally with glass on glass mosaics, there's not really any, oh, look who's here. There's no rules really. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh my gosh, we interrupt this program to bring you this baby. Hi baby. Good morning.
Say hi.
It's you. Look, it's tiny you.
Look at you. You're on the internet.
She's famous. She's a famous baby. Hi. Oh, I wanted to give like one good smile. Hey Dan, welcome. You made it just in time for this baby. Hi.
Oh, she's got my hair. Ugh. Can you detach her from her right hand? Ah, look at you.
Do 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 do.
Look how pretty you are.
Sunny.
Look how pretty you are.
Oh, thank you, Annie. I love this little baby just to pieces. Oh my gosh. Hi, Cindy. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and I didn't even, I just wanted her to be cute today. I didn't even mean to dress her up for the stream. She got her little outfit on. Hello.
Made a glitch.
Hi. Oh.
Back to daddy.
Annie said, hi, Brian. Hi, Kara.
Hi, Annie. Hello.
He's gonna smile. She's the life of the party. She's these awkward baby faces. She loves
it.
looking at herself. So on my phone you can see us. And so she loves looking at herself. We have a little mirror and all the selfies that I take of me and her. It's just because she's smiling at herself, which is just so freaking cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Losing it.
Are you losing it? Maybe just a little longer. She doesn't cry much, which is great. When she's hungry and when she's tired.
When she poops.
And only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
No, she doesn't do that much for me.
Is her mini-me.
Yay! The baby debut. The debut.
No problem, Annie. The baby.
If the screen was bigger, she would be more smiley. But she also just woke up from her nap, so
yeah. She's getting squirmy.
Oh no!
Oh no!
She's losing it.
We're losing her.
Bye, baby. I see you later.
Let's go play. Daddy has to work too, you know. The program's to write. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. All right.
I wish I could just have her just right here the whole time.
Like a high chair.
High chair. Something like that. Anyway, all right.
Have fun.
Bye, baby.
Have a good stream.
I don't know how long I'll stream, but maybe hour and a half. Probably be done by 4.
Fine.
Depending on stuff.
Do you? I got the baby.
Does it feel strange, but in an amazing way that it's 3 of you now? Yes, it does. It's very strange, but I love it. We have a little family unit now. She's just so stinking sweet too. She just smiles all the time. She just started laughing recently, and she'll just lose it over nothing.
It's in there kissing her tummy and making her laugh.
Yeah, he kisses her little tummy in her hands, and his mustache will tickle her, and she just loses it. It's awesome. Babies are great. Bye. Oh, there goes Bean. All right. Thank you for your patience, everyone. For that little baby break, we'll go back to glass work. All right, so we have this. Move this so it's a little bit more here. All right, now we can cut out these pieces. I'm gonna number them. I don't know how I should number this though. I guess I'll just do it how I normally would. I'm gonna be painting on this because you know me. I paint. I like to paint. So I'm gonna paint suction cups. I can't remember on what pieces. I know it's on this. This piece right here, and this and this. So let's just start from the top. we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think what I was saying. 27 weeks tomorrow. Yay, that's so exciting. Oh, I love babies. I'm so happy for you. Ooh, okay, so you're due. I couldn't do simple math before I got pregnant and had baby brain and pregnant brain, and now there's no way. Have her in a high chair next to you. Oh yeah, no, definitely not safe. We had talked about like having her in like a pack and play in here, but realistically, there's like, there's little shards of glass that'll just kind of go flying, and I don't want her around any glass or dust or fumes or anything. So all work stuff, she's just like, Brian is watching her and she's just out of here. It's a cute idea, but realistically, I don't want her getting hurt. But yeah, so Annie, you're due in 10, 12 weeks, 13 weeks ish. So that's that's not, is that 4 months from now? July? You're due in July? Is that right? Did I math correctly? It seems like so long, so far away. 3 months? June, July? I don't know. Excited for you. It's it's hard. it's not easy. I thought I was so ready. I had watched all these videos. Okay, thank you. As I completely make a fool out of myself with mental math. I had watched all these videos on labor and delivery, and thought I was so ready with my breathing techniques. I was humbled. I was humbled by that experience. Not to scare you. But it was fine. It was great. I just did, we did a midwife and birthing center. So I didn't do like an epidural or anything like that. It was just all au natural. So I got to the point though where I was like, I said out loud, I was like, I understand why women do epidurals. I get it now. I get it. If given the choice though, I still wouldn't have done it just because it freaks me out. The idea of like a needle and catheter in the epidural next to your spine. No thanks, not for me. Not I. 18, 19. Also, if you want to message me like on Discord or something about anything related to it, just feel free. I love talking about babies. I love talking about all of it. I love it. All of it. Just feel free to message me. Oh, tens would have been great. That probably would have been awesome. I did not have that. Oh, I missed this piece. 14.5. If you ever miss pieces when you're numbering, just do a 0.5 somewhere in there. Let's see. 23. Oh, wait, I already did 23. 25. 20. 29. 30. All right, that's just about good enough. I have no method for numbering. I just kind of go for it. Yeah, I love talking about babies. I love talking about babies. All of the stuff, especially because there was so much that I thought there's so much that I thought I was going to do and so much that I had planned, not necessarily for labor, but just stuff that did not go as planned. Also, I'm 3 months postpartum, and the postpartum hair loss has begun. So I just like pulling out like clumps of hair. It's awesome. I'm gonna be bald. Hi, Jesse. Hello, the Bailey Bunch. How are you all? I went straight to C-section, so never had the pleasure of feeling labor pains. Oh, Cindy, it was terrible. I don't. It's fine. That's it's give and take with that C-sections. I'm just like shedding everything, all of it, all of it. I'm gonna cut my hair probably pretty short soon. I'm gonna do the mom cut and just do some like little layered bob thing like what I used to have, because I'm gonna just have some sad thin little I would do it all over again because I freaking love that baby so much. She's awesome. It's so cool. Yes, the benefits of living in the modern world are quite nice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I forgot how much more slowly I do things when I'm on stream. I was just like, I was working, what? I just wrote 15. I was working up until November 17th, but honestly, I was feeling so crappy by the end of my pregnancy that I like just didn't want to stream. I just was like, nope. I would do like 2 hours in here, and like I could barely bend over, and like sitting was painful. Like it was just, all of it was not great. So I didn't really stream much really last year, but I'm getting back into it. I'm feeling more normal than I have in a while, which is great. So exciting. 10 out of 10. All right, let's cut these out and attach these. We only really need one side, but it's fine. And for this, we don't have to cut out the background because it's clear glass. So I'm just gonna overlay the glass over this. Let me show you the glass that I think I'm gonna use. This. Kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. So what we're gonna do is, with the dress, with textured glass, there's one side that's textured. So I'm gonna glue everything to the smooth side. You can see the smooth reflection right there, and so that way you can see the texture. But I don't have to deal with all of the rigmarole of dealing with the bumpy texture. I don't know if anyone is familiar with glass on glass mosaic stuff. I actually don't know where my mosaic materials are right now. Where are they? But basically you just use a craft glue, like an all-purpose crafty glue, and you glue the glass pieces onto the other glass. Some people will just cut this out and have it be like kind of a rough edge. I'm going to cut out the octopus specifically, and then grind it like I normally would, and that way it's really clear, like the pattern, the outline is super clear, and then the background is going to be what's all jagged and kind of like that traditional mosaic vibe. I'm still not entirely certain what, like if I want to do kind of random jagged pieces or if I want to try to do square pieces in there too. I've done some mosaic pieces. I've done them on stream before and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I never did anything with them because I was just like scared to use the grout for whatever reason. I like solder and like it touch lead all the time, but then the grout, I'm just like, ew, what if I breathe it in? What do I do? I'm a big old scaredy weenie for new stuff. Let me just use my phone. Ah, my phone is staying nice and cool. Fantastic. I have a tiny little fan go blowing right at my phone. Wonderful. Tremendous. Stupendous. Do this. Also, Jesse, you missed, I don't know, I think you did, but Brian brought our new baby in on the stream, so you'll have to go back and watch if you want to see our little baby. She's so cute. It's weird too, having a baby, you just think about them all the time. It's like all you think about once they're here. I shouldn't have really numbered these ones because it doesn't matter, but it's fine. 26, 25. So now, yay! Her debut. She made her debut. Her baby debut. Okay, I guess we're just gonna start cutting. Now we want this to still have the same kind of like glass lines between the pieces. Oh, does she? I gotta watch them. So we still want the lines that we do for the foil because we want the grout to go in between the pieces. Like the grout's gonna pretend like it's, you know, the solder. The solder. I don't know where my replacement blades for my X-Acto knife, like I haven't had any replacement blades in forever. I have tons somewhere. I should have like 15 replacement blades, but I don't know where they are. Because this is dull. This is straight up dull. See how hard my, I have to press so hard. Maybe if we can cut enough, like cut enough, we can cut like close enough. Maybe I could just do like jagged edges. We'll see. Usually I'm not that good. So you cut a piece of glass for each piece of paper. Yes. So I have to, all of the different pieces are one for, like, these are going to be little suction cups right here, like piece number 8. These are the suction cups, like the bottom of the tentacle. But then you see how 7 and 9, even though it's backwards, that is kind of a difficult piece to cut. Like if I tried to do one solid piece. So I have to separate them because otherwise the glass will be really difficult to cut. Theoretically, I maybe could do that, but Again, like for this piece number 12, 10 and 12, like that's a super, super curved piece to try to do in one cut. You're not to. Once you've been doing stained glass for a while, you kind of intuitively know where you have to put the break lines for the glass, because glass is just, it's very relatively predictable. Relatively. There's different like types of glass and textures that cut differently. But that's another kind of intuitive thing where when you like touch a piece of glass, you're like, oh, this is going to be a dream to work with. Sometimes they fool you. Sometimes you're like, oh, this will be great, and it's awful, and vice versa. Hi, Leo. How are you? Welcome. When I did the test stream, I had DLive up. This is not going to be an easy piece to cut, by the way. This little colon. But yeah, I did a test stream on DLive for the last stream, but I couldn't see the chat, so I just didn't even turn it on for this one, because anytime like if I used to go on DLive and I would see someone streaming and they had kind of a multi-stream deal and I tried to talk to them, but they obviously couldn't see their chats from DLive, it was just kind of lame. So I just didn't want to do that. I got to figure out how to have it so where I can see all the chats. Because I can see Twitch and YouTube are built in to this app, but anything else, it's just, nope. If I would quit jabbering on, we could get to the actual glass cutting part. Oh, but then we're going to have to deal with my indecisiveness about colors. I was going to do like a periwinkle for the body, but then I thought like a nice vibrant orange would be really cool. Different blue pieces for the background. Hello, Leia. How are you? Welcome. How have you been? That honeycomb piece you did was absolutely stunning. Love it. I see stuff like that and I'm like, oh, I want to make it. And then I remember how much time actually has to go into it. Thank you. This is going to be a gift for a friend. I posted this on Discord, I think back in November. And I was like, I'm going to make this for my friend. And then I just didn't. But I am now. Thank you. Thank you, Jessie. Oh gosh, I just love that little baby so much. I just want to scream. She's so freaking sweet. She just smiles all the time. My Lord, it is the most precious thing I've ever seen in my whole life. She's been so good too. Like yesterday, so we were supposed to go meet my dad at the Strawberry Festival on Thursday, but he was sick, so we had to reschedule it for yesterday. And yesterday, it was insane. So for those who are not Floridians, there's this giant strawberry festival in Plant City every year. And it's like just like a giant county fair basically, but it's all strawberry themed because it's strawberry season in Florida right now. And it's awesome. But it was so crazy. It was insane. So we took her. We went and met up with my dad, and we took her, and she did so well. It was the first time she's been around that many people. It was crazy. Absolutely nuts. Thank you. I'm going to try my hardest to not just talk about my baby the entire stream. I'm so sorry. I just realized I'm just talking about her so much. Oh, it's hard not to. Ugh. This X-Acto knife is horrendously dull. Try the other one, although I think I already switched. Switch again. We'll have to have a really nice piece of orange glass for his big old octopus brain. Actually, I think I have the perfect sheet of orange. Hold on. Stand by. Where is it? Now that I'm thinking about it. This one? Oh, buddy. Like for the main parts of the body, this is dope. That would be, it has to be this. And then for the underside of the tentacles, I don't know what I'll do, but I think this will be pretty tight. I love this. Ouroboros. I've told my friends this too. I just didn't want to be, I don't want to be that person that like my entire identity becomes my baby, you know? Even though like it is. My Lord have mercy. This is so, I love this. It almost has like, when you're looking at it, like it almost has like a pink color, but then when you look through it, it's orange. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the head. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw this out. I'm not cutting this yet, but I'm just like getting really excited at the thought of this being the color that we're gonna use. This was given to me as well. This was a gift. This was gifted to me. So I think that would be kind of the perfect little roundabout, like it was a gift and then I give it as a gift, because I'm probably going to use the entire sheet or close to it if I even have enough. I'm honestly not sure. We'll have to be super, super like tight with the pieces. Like I'll have to make sure they're lined up as tightly as possible. Sun baby glass crafts. My little sun baby. He is just a big old octopus dome. Isn't there like the ringed octopus is like there's like a blue ring octopus or something that's like the most deadly thing on the planet, or octopus. It's like super poisonous. It's a little guy. It's a little guy in like Australia, I think. There's a video of some girl that she posted on TikTok where she's like, look how cute this little octopus is. And all the Australians were just like, maybe it was Australia. We'll have to save one of the eyes. I didn't number this, but this will be, save that. No, not a box jelly. I think it's called a blue ringed octopus. Yeah, someone will have to look it up to confirm, but it's like this little itty bitty thing that can absolutely just kill you. Oh, am I gonna get like, is YouTube gonna flag me for saying that? Probably. Inappropriate, not safe for children things about dangerous creatures. I have to respect my YouTube overlords, everyone. I find it so weird that people have to like bleep out words like when you're watching videos, especially like crime videos. You have to bleep out all the words. All right, we're gonna still have to cut these pieces out, but I just want to like get this out of here. Just want to separate these so I can then do all the little detail cuts. Whoop. All right, this is done. We don't need that anymore. I can't tell what goes in the blank. Have you thought about investing in a Cricut or a silhouette? I use silhouette portrait and use some cheap sticker paper. It's super helpful, saves a lot of time. That's a good idea. Honestly, for me, I've thought about it, but I haven't been making enough new stuff. Like a lot of the stuff I make a lot of like the little bears, and it's stuff that I already have the patterns for. So this is like pretty rare for me to be like, I haven't done a template like this in a while. But no, that's a really good idea. I think it would definitely save a lot of time. I'm pretty speedy with this though, when I'm not talking and when I have a actual like sharp blade. And I think what to answer is if it's a question, Luke, is this is going to be all the background. So like here and like just around all the tentacles is going to be mosaic. So it's going to be like blue and like light blue and dark blues in the background. This is going to be glass on glass mosaic. If that's what you were asking. If it was even a question, I'm just trying to be helpful. And for a lot of the stuff I make, going back to the like Cricut type stuff, so hard to talk for that conversation. Now I lost my train of thought. It's so terrible. I feel like my brain just doesn't. Oh. On the bleeping out words on videos, you can always tell what they blanked out, so what's the point? Exactly. Something that I've said in previous live streams is my like short-term memory is just awful. Like I'll talk about stuff and then I don't remember what I just said like 5 minutes later, and people will respond, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? And now it's even worse. But yeah, no, you can like still hear it. It's so stupid. It's dumb. It's all dumb. Bleeping out words in general is it's dumb because your mind fills in the blank. You still hear it in your brain. I guess if you haven't heard those words before, like if you're a child, I guess that's what they're trying to prevent. I get it. Maybe. Yeah, I get it. But you shouldn't have a child be watching YouTube videos unattended. like murder mystery videos. When I was a kid, scary stories to tell in the dark. I would read those. I read those books when I was in like 3rd grade, and I had nightmares for years because of those books. The old illustrations that they had. I think they redid the illustrations, but the old ones, oh my gosh, they're haunting if you haven't seen them. I'm sorry, I'm yelling. I hope the sound isn't too loud. Haunting. My least favorite, all of them. I was going to say my least favorite was this one, but like honestly, all of them. Think about the fact you're on camera doing the task and follow the chat at the same time. Thank you so much. You're totally right. I think part of it too is because like I don't like there to be long pauses where there's silence, you know? So I'm just gabbing on, just chattering on, just making stuff up. So that makes me feel better. You're right. Ooh, that was loud, probably. Makes me feel a lot better about my little brain. Trying to be entertaining and polite and creative. I have a shop update, another one planned, speaking of being creative. I have another one not planned out, but I'm going to start the process pretty soon here. I think I'm going to do the Meadow collection. I think that's going to be the next theme that I start working on. Because it just sounds fun. I like meadows. I like flowers, like little meadow critters. And plus, I never really stick to a theme like I do. I'm like, oh, this is the meadow collection, but then this is the greenhouse collection, but then there's still just like a bunch of space. Because y'all know, I love painting stars and like little space scenes on all my stuff. It's probably my favorite thing on this planet to make. It's interesting too, because that's like what I like to decorate with is very like earthy greens and like earthy tones, but then I love pastels and starry space purple pastels and pinks and stuff, but I don't keep any of it because it just looks terrible in my home. Octopus. I didn't do the live stream yesterday because I don't know if you saw it on Discord. I had family plans that got rescheduled, and then I forgot to post an update on YouTube like a ding-a-ling. But next weekend, I'm going to try my best. Of course, I'm like, I'm going to get back into streaming. My mom is coming to visit on Tuesday. She's going to be here for a week. So we'll see if I do much productivity, like streaming or anything while she's here. It's going to be so nice because she's going to watch the baby, and Brian and I are going to go get to do stuff. Even though I love being around our baby like every second of every day. And then when she goes to sleep, when she goes to bed at night, I just look at pictures. It's terrible. I found you on YouTube when I started with stained glass. I've watched all your videos. You're my very first stained glass creator. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so happy to hear that. That's fantastic. I'm so glad you could hang out with me here. And I don't know if I specified, Mags, this is going to be a glass on glass mosaic. And also, you are totally fine. Sorry for English. It's not my native language. Your English seems perfect, so no worries. Yeah, this is going to be glass on glass mosaic, which is why This is like wild to do in stained glass. There's no freaking way I would want to do this in Tiffany style with all these like swirly bits and extra background pieces. But it's gonna get glued to clear glass, and then we're gonna do some like background shards, shattered shards of glass on the back. Bandit, welcome. Hey girl, hey. How you doing? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. She has just made, our little baby has just made the best addition to our little family. We are both over the moon, in love with her. She's so sweet. I love her so much. She's so cool. I could go on and on. I could go on and on. I don't have to cut this out because I already technically did. So we're going to just toss that. I just love that little baby to pieces. Oh. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Brian brought Sunny into the studio earlier. You can go back to like maybe, I don't know when that was, like 20 minutes in? Oh, good. Good. I still need to make like, I want to make like a wedding memorabilia memory thing. And then I'm going to make stuff for Sunny too, our baby. But that's right. We have a big trip in October. Our baby's going to be almost a year old at that point. Mags, you can do it. It's just like, this is doable in Tiffany. I just don't want to. Like, my intention the entire time when I drew this was like with the tentacles, I was like, hell yeah, I don't have to do this in Tiffany style. So that's why I went real crazy with like all of it and the swirly bits. So I was like, yeah, I don't have to do Tiffany style. Totally doable though. You would just have to make like the normal break lines. You know how to make stained glass. You get it. I don't have to explain it. Y'all are self-sufficient at this point. Maybe. I don't know. I assume most people are. Okay. We have all of our pieces cut out. So I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm really ready to commit to the clear glass yet. Hi, I am new to stained glass. Welcome, and constantly reference your videos. Oh, that's so great. I'm so sorry I don't make more. I was pregnant last year and now I have a baby, so my video making just came to a screeching halt. Delighted with your encouraging tips and tricks. Helped me so much. I want to say thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for stopping in and telling me that. I love to hear that. That's so, and like literally I'm like, y'all are self-sufficient as like a new person comes in and it's like, I don't know stuff. That's awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. I'm gonna start pulling some glass. We're gonna see what our options are in terms of glassy glassness. Honestly, I think that, ooh, this one might be kind of cool too. This doesn't quite have the same like vibe. I don't think I like this one. This one is much more, the first one I showed is much more watery. This one, oh hell yeah. Heck yeah, I should say, sorry. I normally try to be so family friendly and I didn't stream for 3 months and now I have a potty mouth again. So I have to fix that so I'm more family friendly. Y'all know I got into the habit of saying just all the most family-friendly expletives. And now I just have a potty mouth. Me and Brian have been stuck in the same house together for 3 months with no one else around. I'm gonna blame him. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we're gonna do. I probably am not going to use this glass for anything else anyway, because I really never use clear glass, ever. I do. I'm lying, but not like this much. I like tiny stuff. You know, I make this the itty bitties. I make stuff that's little. This is pretty big. The biggest thing I've ever made, I want to say, was like 2 feet by, I don't know. I think it was like 2 feet by a foot, 1 by 2 feet or something, or 1.5 by 2 feet. I don't know. So I don't really have a lot of uses for big old sheets like this. Like, it's okay if I have tiny pieces. Yeah, her little smile is so sweet. Oops. See, and that's why she cannot be in here, the baby, because I just like crunched a bunch of glass and I just heard it go and just spray off into oblivion. Ooh, glass on glass lighthouse for a lantern. That sounds so cool. I want to do more glass on glass stuff. Honestly, the grout, I just got to get over it. The grout spooks me. Why? I don't know. Anxiety. I mean, just as a reminder too, my first stained glass piece took me 4 months to finish because I was so scared to solder because I had no idea what I was doing. So, Gal, welcome. Hello. Do you have any recommendations where to buy glass online? So I have sourced most of my glass from in-person shops. I've been lucky enough to live relatively close to a few different shops. I've ordered from anything in stained glass before, and then I've also ordered some small stuff from Etsy. Anything in stained glass, their website looks like you're about to get scammed, but it's fine. I think I've done one big glass order from them. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little out of the loop though in terms of where are some good places to buy. If there's anyone in the chat who has good recommendations for where to buy glass, I mean, a lot of people buy from Delphi, but I don't know if they have the best prices or the best selection. So if anyone in the chat has some good recommendations for places to buy glass, feel free to rattle them off. So otherwise, I'm a little bit useless in terms of good online sources just because of how blessed I am to have in-person glass stores. I chalk it up to being in Florida and, like, you know, stained glass. Most of the comments people get, like, people make when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a stained glass artist. Oh, my grandma does stained glass. I think it's because there's some higher percentage of elderly individuals in this state is why there's so many glass studios and so many shops that sell glass. Stained glass has made a huge comeback. I couldn't find a single tutorial. No, not a single. There was like a handful of good tutorials when I first started back in 2019. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. 2019. Make sure you use ultraviolet ray dry glue. Can you send me a message or something for that? Is that I have Mac. I don't know where my stuff is. Hold on. I want to find it because I don't know. That's what I saw everyone talk about. It's like MAC, Mac glue. Where the heck is my stuff? I don't know where it went. Obviously, I have not been creating enough or at all. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I 1,000,000% prefer making my own stuff. That was like the most exciting part about when I got big enough, not to like sound like I'm tooting my own booty, but when I got big enough to the point where I was just doing shop updates, like themed collections, and that was basically all I was doing. I loved that. I had to kind of switch back to doing more commissions just because things got a little bumpy at the end of 2022. Yeah, check for local. Delphi is good if it's on sale. Matte glue, but I heard the company ran out. What? Delphi is good if it's on sale. Otherwise, compare their prices. Sunshine stained glass. Not very good service, and it seems like when I do order from them, where did that comment go? There's always broken sheets. Okay. Yeah, I've done one order from Delphi, and I think it was for foil. And on their website, it did not specify that it was copper backed or black backed or whatever. So I just assume it was black backed. Here, I'll show you because I didn't know this because I don't know, I'm still learning stuff too. So if it's black backed, the font is black and it says black coated, right? Okay, pretty obvious. But then if it has a red font, that means it's copper backed, but it doesn't say just copper. So I ordered a bunch of 7/32 and the picture looked like this. It didn't say anything about the backing color. So I was like, oh, it's probably black. And then I got it and it was copper. And I was like, that's stupid. I hate copper backed. So, but it's actually been pretty useful at times. So there was like the great foil shortage of 2022. Anything in stained glass and AAE glass are the two I use the most. Both very good. Very good. Good. Yeah, I like, I've done most of my supply orders with them and then one glass order. And then I had to buy foil from an in-person store recently and I haven't bought supplies in forever. These were freaking $16 a roll now. I don't know if that was just because I bought from an in-person place or what. Ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. And then people are like, why are you charging that much? And I'm like, what do you mean? You know how expensive these freaking materials are now? Oh, I keep buffering. No. Do. Oops. No, come back. There we go. Okay. Many such cases. We'll just have to deal with it. I'm sorry for the buffering. Oh, I've missed the comment. Sunshine stained glass also looks like it's a scam. Yeah, I like straight up tell people about anything in stained glass and it looks awful. Weak network connection. I love living in the middle of nowhere, but I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of not having like actual internet. If I had normal internet like what most people have, I would be streaming every day of the week. And I would do video game streams. I'd love to stream Minecraft. Love it. I do cross-stitch streams. But now, with this We only have one. It's not for the entire country. Oh my gosh. People are just clawing at each other, trying to get over each other for all the supplies. That's cool. You're from Slovakia. That's awesome. What was I saying? I was rambling on about something. Now I can't remember. Oh, how much I would stream if I had normal internet. But I have to, like, you know, claw my way through the airwaves with this, like, 5G tower that's 40 miles away. My phone that is beautifully not overheating right now. Now there's a stained glass store, Rainbow Art Glass, that has teamed up with a glass maker and is selling cheaper stained glass sheets called DG Glass. Is that what they sell in Hobby Lobby? I'm pretty sure I've seen DG Glass before. Dollar General Glass. All right. I'm not going to start cutting yet, especially this. I don't like cutting clear glass because it shatters and shards up everywhere. I have this thing on my finger. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's like a lump. I have had this on my finger and it's gotten worse and better, and like this is the best it's looked. I've had this for 4 months now because I accidentally stabbed myself with glass. I was convinced I had cancer and I was going to die. But then I remembered that I stabbed myself with some clear glass, and I guess a tiny little shard got lodged in my finger, and I had like a granuloma, I guess you call it. Like, it's not cancer. Don't tell me it's cancer, okay? It's not. But yeah, so from like a clear glass that I cut, I had this like thing on my finger for months and it's almost gone. I could not dig out the little shard that's in there. So anyway, I have recently tried to get back into cross stitching. It's so hard to try to like do hobbies when you have a baby, especially my baby is a little bit of a Velcro baby. A little bit. She's pretty good, but she's also very needy. Her naps, 20 minutes. She only takes 20-minute naps. I've tried so hard to get her. Sometimes she'll take like an hour nap. Usually when it's just Brian, for whatever reason, she naps for like an hour when he's watching her. But then when I watch her, I will be tiptoeing around the house, not making a single noise, and 20 minutes. That's it. So then screw you guys. Yeah, and I've been doing stained glass for 4 years and I didn't know that that could happen. I was convinced. I was like, I just had this beautiful baby and I'm going to meet my demise from whatever is on my finger. It's fine. It's going away. You can barely even see there's anything there. It used to be like a big red lump on my finger. Oh, I had such bad anxiety about it. So ridiculous. It was like looking back, you know, like hindsight. Just like, relax, Rachel. Jeez. Relax. Me? Never. Okay. This is going to be our octopus glass. Now, you can see that there's this kind of yellow corner. We need to kind of strategically avoid that. I don't know if I'm going to have enough of the orange for all the tentacles. We will see. We're going to plan it out. We're going to do our best, because that's all you can do. Yeah, I've been trying to get back into cross stitching. I have this little acorn that I've been trying to make. I started it like a year ago, and the other night I got like 10 whole stitches done. We will see if we have enough. I'm not sure. So itchy. Ah, what is this? Do, 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 do. Oh, there we go. I'm going to bed. It's already 9 p.m. here. Have a great stream, and I hope to catch up with you next time. Goodbye. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time. It is absolutely insane to me that I never in my life thought that I was going to be chatting with people across the globe while I like did staying like what is that? I didn't know that this was my future. If I had told myself this like 6 years ago when I was in my little crappy job that I didn't like, I would have guffawed. Oh, thank you, Mags. You're so sweet. You're just buttering my little biscuit. Try my best to be moderately entertaining while also rambling on about a whole lot of nothing. But I'm glad that everyone chooses to be here with me and hang out with me and keep me company while I... What am I doing? While I cut my fingers and pretend like I don't swear like a... Again, I blame Brian. I'm gonna blame him. It's not his fault. Nothing is his fault. It's fine. He didn't do anything. My son napped 2 to 3 hours twice a day. It was still hard to get everything done. Yeah, and that's the thing too, with like a lot of times, like when she's napping, I'm like, all right, I have 7 million bottles that I have to wash, and I have to do all this stuff and do these dishes, and so like all the 20 minutes that I have where I'm not like trying to entertain her is just doing chores. But it's fine. We're kind of settling into more of a routine with her. For the last week, she's been sleeping through the night, which is miraculous. I have no idea how that happened. It just suddenly started happening. And yeah, she's been sleeping through the night, and it's been crazy. So I don't feel as bad like that she's not napping during the daytime as much as like she should, because she sleeps for, 6:30 until she'll wake up maybe once at like 1 or 2, but like 6:30 at night. So it's been incredible. So I have like a little like hour because I've been going to bed around 8-ish. So I've been doing like an hour where I've been trying to do more than just like sit and watch YouTube videos. That would be so cool, Mags. I would love that. And you've been watching Artie RV. I don't even know how you're supposed to say it on Monday evening. Yeah, I never actually popped in and seen their stream before. I know it exists. I know they're around. I just haven't done it. I should. I downloaded Twitch again, and I'm trying to be better about like going into other people's streams and kind of seeing what everyone's doing. All the people that I used to chit chat with, all the other creators and stuff. I don't even know if this is going to be possible with this glass. There's a very real possibility that these are just going to shatter into a million pieces when I try to break it, because it's pretty thick. I don't remember what Ouroboros cuts like. It's pretty thick, and you can kind of see it's textured as well. So this is the smooth side. I should be tracing it on this. But this is the side that I want showing because I really like the spots. So, ooh, 25K, that's wild. Definitely agree. Oh, thanks guys. Like when I went into like maternity mode, when I went into like maternity leave mode, I like didn't check social media at all. And then I checked my YouTube recently. I have almost 32,000 glass cutting magician. I would not go that far, but thank you. Although, you know what? Mags, were you here for this piece? Hold on. Where is this piece of glass? Ah, my shoe. My shoe came off. Where is it? No, it's somewhere. I saved it and I haven't used it. It exists and I don't know where it is. Do, 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 do. I don't know where it is. 5G right now, not the like 5G uwu, the ultra wide band or whatever. I apologize, everyone. I struggle out here with my Verizon internet. Piece, because I want to show everyone. You can see my ugly little sandals that I have to get new ones. Pretend like I'm not wearing these ugly things. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not looking through that. What is that? All right, I'll find it. Basically, I was cutting out some circles. I was cutting some circles out of a square piece of glass. And who knows if this will even come through because it's been buffering. I was cutting some circles out. And someone asked why I don't just do one, like pretend we're doing this. And I was cutting off like a corner and then this, doing like multiple cuts. And someone was like, why don't you just do the whole circle? And I was like, well, it just doesn't really cut like that. Like glass will naturally break. And I was like, here, I'll show you where the glass will naturally break. And so I cut the circle, like I did like the score of the circle. And then I just gently like pretended like I was trying to cut it. And it completely broke perfectly, like a perfect circle with this just, it didn't make lost it. I lost it. I gotta find that clip. I gotta make a clip of that. Man, all right. I don't know if anyone is able to even hear me because it keeps saying that it's buffering. Also suffering Verizon woes. I guess it just doesn't want me to stream anymore. I hate this. I would stream so much more if I could get solid internet. Yeah, I still have the piece somewhere, Mags. I just don't know where it is right now because we moved, but I kept it. I want to say that was back. I want to say that was back when it was in like 2022 because that's when I was streaming all the time. I was very, very consistent, I'm pretty sure, about streaming back then. I know that I saved the piece. I just don't remember where the actual piece is. It's so goofy. I've never broken glass. It made me just eat my words immediately. I looked like an idiot. I was like, well, as a matter of fact, when you do that, your glass doesn't break like that. And then I just like... And then I was like, shut up. Literally just shut up, Rachel. And then it just broke. I'll find it later. All right, let's keep doing this. I'm getting distracted. Oh, I forgot to cut this out. That's ridiculous. Okay. So we have 10 and 30. We have 13 and 20. Yeah, everyone in the chat was like, that's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Oh my gosh. I'm going to find that later and I'm going to clip it. I'm going to make a little... I wish that I had the... there is no way I would want to go through every single one of my old live streams and like make a little like clips of funny things that have happened, because most of it was just like random nonsense and me just blabbering on. It'd be so many hours to sift through. How do I want to do this? I think as long as the tentacles are matching, so like for these ones, I want the whole thing to be this bright orange, and then like maybe for, because this is kind of like a more pinky red, we'll do 1, 3, 34, 39 will be kind of like this more subtle orange, pink, whatever. So we'll do this one down here. And I don't know why, like, my brain just lost the ability to read when I saw Artie RV. I've seen it before. Pretty sure I've heard them say it. And I was just like, I don't know how to read anymore. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I've been watching you since you were at your old apartment, so 3 years. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you were around for when like Brian, I don't remember if you were watching the stream when Brian proposed, but that was when we rented the house in Tampa. So that was 2021. The beginning of 2021 was when I think I really was intense about streaming with YouTube. And then we moved in August of 2021 out into the boonies. So yeah, it's been about 3 years. Oh my gosh, Mags, you stuck with me that long. Amazing. Amazing. Freaking Verizon. What do I pay them for? This is ridiculous. I have a signal booster and everything. If I didn't have the signal booster, to be fair, this stream would not even be happening. So okay, we have this. These are done. We've traced 7 whole pieces in this entire stream. Amazing. Oh, I still haven't cut this out. That's why I couldn't find it. Annie was here too, and Renee. Oh my gosh, the OG crew. Yeah, it's been 3 years, right? August of 2020. Yeah, no, I've been streaming on YouTube for about 3 years now. What? Yeah. We did indeed have an obnoxious neighbor. I don't remember what they were doing that was so obnoxious, but I remember complaining about it on the stream. Hi, Jeanette. We have been the rooster at the old place we used to live. We have considered getting started here, the first place up here, and the rooster would hang out right by my studio and just scream. This is the first place I've lived in rural Florida that I haven't had a rooster like just in right next to my studio the whole time, because there was the rooster and the geese. But no, we had a neighbor. Hello, Jane. Welcome. And hi, Peter. Yeah, a screaming rooster. Yeah, I set up so I'm in a shed. Like I have a studio that's a 10 by 16 shed. So we set this thing next to basically right where the chickens, our friends' chickens were. And so the rooster would just stand like within 10 feet of my studio and he had the loudest crow I've ever heard. Like we have a rooster and he's part silky, so he's like a ridiculous Muppet looking, just gonna keep on chatting. Keep on keeping on. For all those who are just joining, this is the octopus we're working on. It's gonna be glass on glass mosaic. And this is the color of glass that we're using for the octopus. This is gonna be the piece for his big old cranium. This big old octopus dome. I think it's gonna be cool. This is for a friend. This is a gift for someone who has been very, very, very kind and generous for us. So. Let's see. What am I doing? Piece number 1. So I kind of want it to be the same glass. So 1 goes with 3. This is, whoops, I almost just stabbed myself. This is 3 and this is 34. This is sketchy. I don't know about this piece. I'm going to do my best, but I don't know how well I'm going to be able to cut this out. This is thin. This is quite thin. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut this from this little recess right here, piece number 3, but I'm going to do, you know what we do. We do the best we can. So. And if it doesn't work out, we'll cut it from another spot. I'm so tired of seeing this freaking come up about the transmission connection. Ooh. Focus on this. Stop. Focus on my scaly finger on my hand. Oh, let's see if I can mess with this. Hold on. I don't really think that's going to change anything. Yeah, I might have to break out the saw. It doesn't feel like my phone is too hot, which is good. Sorry, my hand is just kind of, oh, ow, gosh. Wait. What? I guess I do. Sure am. I guess. I've been singing a lot of a little 3-month-old, so she's not like touching them and pressing buttons. Every song that plays is just stuck in my head on repeat lately. How have you been, Jay? I'm pretty sure it's been buffering so much that I just like don't know how bad it is. I'm probably gonna cut it off in a minute just because it's like every minute it comes up. The whole like just is constant. So for whatever reason, it's just really bad right now. I'm going to try to adjust the signal booster, but this is just kind of the reality of my streams. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. Wow. Even with the signal booster, it just struggles so hard. All right. I think it's bad. I think the buffering is bad. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. I'm I'm glad that some people can hear me. I'll be streaming. Yes, I know. With my normal setup, I have like all the cameras, but because my hotspot is so crappy with trying to get it to my computer, that this is just the only way that I can do it. I don't know how the signal is so much worse where we live now. It's infinitely worse. So the fact that I even got it to where I can be on my phone is amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Thank you for saying I want to talk about her the whole time. I will be back. My mom comes in tomorrow, so I won't be streaming throughout this week. I'm going to try to stream on Sunday. Of course, it's great now. That's always how it is. That's always how it is, but it's fine. I'm going anyway. I've almost hit my 2 hours, and I want to go check on the babe and all that. So I will, if you haven't joined my Discord, I post all my updates on Discord, and I'm going to try my best to post on like the YouTube community tab. I forgot last time. Like I said, I remembered at 2:30 in the morning last night that I didn't update YouTube about not streaming yesterday, and I was like, I'm awful. It was so good chatting with everyone. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Nightingale. Hello. Hi and bye. But yeah, I'll keep everyone posted. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you hopefully on Sunday. I think I should be able to like get away for an hour or two, especially because my mom is so excited to watch the baby and like hang out with her. So goodbye, everyone. I will see you soon. And I hope if you're working on any projects, they're going well. And yeah, check Discord. I'm going to try to be better about posting on Discord and being there in general. And send me a message, Annie, if you have any baby questions or if you just want to talk about babies, because I love it. So goodbye, everyone. Take care, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Toodaloo.